Learn English with me. Welcome to my channel. English with Emma. Hey everyone. Welcome to today's video. Whether you're looking to improve your English or just want to pick up some language tips for your daily routine, you're in the right place. Let us take your English to the next level, starting with how to talk about your routine, and we'll explore some practical examples along the way. So, without further ado, let's jump right in. Are you ready? Let's get started. My day begins early, around 6 a.m., when the world is still quiet, and the first rays of sunlight are just starting to break through the darkness. I find waking up early gives me a sense of control over my time. I usually stretch in bed for a few minutes before sitting up and taking a deep breath, appreciating the calm that the morning brings. After getting out of bed, I immediately make my bed. It's a small task, but it sets the tone for productivity and order. Making my bed is symbolic. It's the first accomplishment of the day, no matter how small. The next thing I do is drink a full glass of water. Hydrating first thing in the morning helps me feel refreshed after a long night of sleep. While sipping on water, I head to the bathroom to freshen up. I wash my face with cold water, which helps to wake me up fully. This moment is more about preparing my mind than my body. It's my way of signaling to myself that I'm ready to face the day ahead. I follow a simple skincare routine that helps me feel rejuvenated and clean. Before diving into the day's activities, I dedicate 10 to 15 minutes to meditation. This is a non-negotiable part of my routine. I sit in a quiet corner, close my eyes, and focus on my breathing. It helps me clear my mind, set a calm tone, and practice mindfulness. On particularly stressful days, I use guided meditation to focus on releasing tension and anxiety. This practice has helped me immensely in cultivating focus and emotional balance, which I carry with me throughout the day. After meditation, I jump into my workout routine. I believe in the importance of staying physically active, so I spend about 45 minutes doing a combination of cardio and strength training. On most days, I follow a set workout plan that includes running, cycling, and some body weight exercises like push-ups, squats, and lunges. This routine boosts my energy levels and helps me feel more awake. Exercise is also my way of caring for my physical health, ensuring that I stay fit and resilient. Once my workout is complete, I prepare a healthy breakfast. Breakfast is my favorite meal of the day, as it fuels me for the tasks ahead. I usually have a protein-rich meal, such as scrambled eggs with avocado, along with some whole grain toast and a smoothie. I believe that what I eat directly affects how I feel throughout the day, so I prioritize foods that are rich in nutrients, healthy fats, and fiber. As I eat, I often listen to a podcast or catch up on the news to stay informed about what's happening in the world. With my breakfast complete, I sit down with my planner and map out the day's tasks. I've learned that having a clear plan helps me stay on track and makes my work more manageable. I break my to-do list into small, achievable tasks and prioritize them based on importance. This practice helps me maintain a sense of purpose throughout the day. I review any meetings or appointments I might have and adjust my schedule accordingly. It's a practice that gives me clarity and keeps me focused on my goals. By 9 a.m., I'm ready to dive into work. I typically begin with the most mentally demanding tasks, as I find I'm most focused and productive in the morning. My job involves a lot of creative thinking and problem solving, so I dedicate these early hours to tasks that require my full attention. I limit distractions by putting my phone on silent and using productivity tools to block time-wasting websites. The satisfaction of crossing off completed tasks on my list keeps me motivated. Around 11 a.m., I take a short break to recharge. I step away from my desk, stretch, and grab a healthy snack, usually a piece of fruit or a handful of nuts. During this break, I take a few minutes to reflect on what I've accomplished so far and adjust my plans if necessary. Sometimes, I go for a quick walk to clear my mind and get some fresh air. This break helps me avoid burnout and maintain my productivity throughout the rest of the day. After my break, I return to work, usually tackling emails or attending virtual meetings. My work involves collaborating with colleagues on projects, and I spend this time discussing ideas, providing feedback, and making decisions. I try to keep meetings concise and focused, ensuring that they're productive and don't eat into the rest of my workday. By the time lunchtime rolls around, I've usually made significant progress on my tasks. I take my lunch break seriously. It's not just a time to refuel but also to reset mentally. I prepare a light, nutritious meal, often a salad with plenty of vegetables and lean protein. I make it a point to step away from my desk and enjoy my meal in a different space, usually near a window or outside, to soak in some sunlight. I also take this time to read or watch something light, like a short documentary or an educational video, which gives me both a mental break and some inspiration. After lunch, I usually experience a brief dip in energy, so I start the afternoon with tasks that are less mentally demanding, such as organizing files or responding to less urgent emails. Once I regain momentum, I move on to larger projects. My focus in the afternoon is often on longer-term projects that require deep thinking and uninterrupted time. This block of work is quieter, as there are fewer meetings, allowing me to concentrate without interruption. By mid-afternoon, I take another short break. I try not to sit at my desk for too long without moving, so this break is a chance to stretch, walk around, or even do a few minutes of yoga. Sometimes, I'll step outside for a bit of fresh air. I believe that taking these small breaks helps prevent mental fatigue and allows me to maintain a higher level of focus throughout the day. Around 5 p.m., I start wrapping up my work for the day. I review the tasks I've completed and make a note of anything that needs attention the following day. I also take a moment to reflect on how productive I've been and whether I've met my goals for the day. This reflection helps me stay accountable and continuously improve my workflow. I shut down my work devices to create a clear boundary between work and personal time. After work, I often engage in some light physical activity to unwind. If I didn't get a chance to exercise in the morning, I'll go for a run or do some yoga. On days when I've already worked out, I might take a leisurely walk or spend time on a personal hobby, such as painting or playing an instrument. These activities help me decompress after a busy day and provide a sense of fulfillment outside of work. Dinner is a more relaxed affair. I enjoy cooking, so I take my time preparing a balanced meal. I prefer meals that are both nutritious and comforting, such as grilled chicken with roasted vegetables or a homemade stir-fry. Cooking is my way of winding down after a long day. It's almost therapeutic. While I cook, I might listen to music or catch up on a show. Dinner is a time to slow down and enjoy the process of creating something from scratch. After dinner, I usually spend time with my family or close friends. Whether it's catching up on the events of the day or watching a movie together, this time is precious to me. It's a chance to relax and connect with the people I care about. On days when I can't see them in person, I make a point to call or message loved ones to stay connected. Relationships are important to me, and this evening time helps me maintain those bonds. As the evening progresses, I shift into more personal and relaxing activities. This could include reading a book, working on a creative project, or watching a documentary. I try to avoid excessive screen time, especially late at night, as it can disrupt my sleep. Reading has become a regular part of my routine, and I enjoy diving into both fiction and non-fiction books that expand my knowledge or simply entertain me. Before bed, I like to reflect on the day by writing in a journal. I jot down any important thoughts, experiences, or lessons learned. This practice helps me process my day and prepare mentally for tomorrow. Journaling has become a form of self-care. It allows me to track my progress, both personally and professionally, and stay aligned with my long-term goals. As I prepare for bed, I follow a simple but effective nighttime skincare routine. This routine is not only about taking care of my skin but also about winding down and signaling to my body that it's time to sleep. Afterward, I might listen to calming music or practice deep breathing exercises to fully relax. These activities help me transition from the busyness of the day to a state of rest. I usually go to bed around 10:30 p.m. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to English with Emma for more content like this.